that even
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. What does it mean?
Babe, that's my whole life. You're just so...
Just because podcast.
Nice wireless microphones. Pick up the sound for the day of the acting challenge. The winner. The loser. So, today is a special podcast day where we can finally do our acting challenge because, I mean, I'm a really good actor and Jen's mediocre at best.
Not denying that.
She thinks she's better than me, so
I don't.
we have some
Not
scenes.
at all.
Well, some people called and said,
I know I'll lose.
some people comment, you said you were going to win. Some people commented scenes that they want to see us do. So I took a couple of those and then I did a couple of our own. But before we get into that, Jen's mom actually pointed out something the other day that I've noticed a lot sitting out or looking out this window. And that is parents who walk or ride bikes with their kids, but they ride 50 feet in front of their kids. Like you'll see, I'll see a mom and dad dog walk down the street, and then 5 minutes later, I see their kid come riding down the street. Shouldn't you keep your kid in front of you or be between you? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If you're going down the street, especially on our street.
Yeah.
Because she said that happens on her street all the time with families.
Yeah, because 2 seconds of the parents riding the bike in the front, the kid could be MIA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's weird, right?
Yeah, it happens all the time. The parents are always in the front. I get that, but one should be in the front, one should be in the back.
Right. I'm not talking little kids too, 4 or 5 year olds kids. So,
especially on this street.
And speaking of movies, since I brought this up the other day, do you ever wonder in a movie what an evil villain, not just a bad guy, but someone who plays an evil villain, the whole movie, their main focus is to conquer the world, to take over the world. And they never do because they always lose to the good guy. But if they did, what does an evil villain do after they conquer the world? What do? They don't shoot pool.
Yeah.
They don't lay out tanning. What do they do?
Yeah.
Could you imagine an actual evil villain from a movie? Once they've completed their task, do they just stop and just watch TV?
It's just a movie, I think.
But they never win, and that's the thing. They never win, so you don't have to think about it. What would they do? They never stop being evil. So even if they started taking over more things than everybody and killed everybody and they were the only one left, then what do they do?
They just...
It's weird, right?
Yeah, by themselves doing... I don't know.
It's
Maybe
weird.
they get a doggy and...
And what? Kill the dog?
Go into their cave and do a master plan of how to develop a human again if they're all gone. Maybe they have to
make their own species of humans.
Yeah, find some DNA.
Right, so they always have to be doing something. That's the thing.
I mean, so does everybody else, even if you're a good guy.
Yeah, but if the good guys win, usually then they just hang with their family or they have a little party at the end.
Yeah, the stress is off their shoulders.
Right, they
villain
fight.
wants that stress.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what does the evil villain do once he wins?
There should be a movie about that.
A comedy. It would have to be a comedy.
Yeah.
The evil villain after he takes over the world and then he doesn't know what to do with himself. That would actually be a good comedy.
Right.
All right, so I'll go over them briefly and then we'll go over them before we do the scenes. So we're going to have to do one scene. Craig actually mentioned doing suspect detective.
I don't know if I can do
So the detective,
I'm
it's going to be
nervous.
just a couple lines. We're not going to go crazy on dialogue. It's more how you deliver the dialogue.
Yeah, but
So detective is hey, we got you dead to rights, blah blah blah, confess. The suspect is it wasn't me, and then the detective will say, we got proof right here, slam down some evidence, and then how the suspect reacts to the evidence. You have to react to the evidence as if you're caught, but you are like pretending it wasn't that's not that's the evidence isn't tied to me. It's how you sell that part of like being unsure and they know you're lying, but you're saying it wasn't you. That's the sell.
But I'm supposed to know it was me? Wait.
Yeah, like
what?
if someone pulled out evidence and you knew it was you that did it, like that, oh, that evidence has got me, but you gotta like, no, that wasn't me. You know what I mean? So you're still denying, but the screen is picking up that you know it's you, but you're denying.
Can I ask for a lawyer?
You can do whatever you want. You can improv your line there. That's what I'm saying. It's all how you sell it.
Yeah, but then I stop acting once I ask for a lawyer.
It's all how good you sell it. That's okay. It's how you sell that moment.
God.
We're not gonna write down like full dialogue, like a billion lines to remember, because I'm not prepping it that much. It's all about the sell. You know what I'm saying? So the second scene, like rom-com.
Oh my God.
So like one person says, the one person says, you know, I've been waiting for someone to come sweep me off my feet.
Okay, let's just do one at a time.
Okay, so then we'll do this one first.
Which one is this?
This is the detective and suspect. So detective, suspect. So
yeah,
the line first is the detective. We got you. Just admit to it. Suspect. No, it wasn't me. Detective. How about this? Slams down evidence, and then how the suspect reacts to that evidence.
Okay.
Think you can remember that?
I wish I could have practiced.
All right.
A little bit.
All right.
And he wouldn't let me, so.
There's no practicing. That's the whole point.
I know.
You got to be able to just get in there and do it.
Okay. Let's do this then.
All right. Take one. Action. We got you dead to rights. Okay.
Got me on what?
I'm not gonna play games.
This about my husband?
It is not about your husband.
I was at work all day. I didn't do anything else today.
You know what this is about.
Was this today? When did this happen?
I'll tell you what. Explain this.
Is that a squirrel with balls? Who would do something like that?
Maybe.
Would you like a drink? We can order you a hamburger, fries.
Why am I here? What is this for?
Well, it might be a little while. We just have some evidence we'd like to go over with you. It definitely has your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, where were you today?
Around.
Okay. Can you explain this?
I've never seen this before in my life.
Okay, what if we say this came from your printer at your house?
Our printer's out of ink. They're meant to be short scenes.
Okay.
How much scene do you want?
Oh, like 5-minute scene?
Do you want to do 4 5-minute scenes? That's 20 minutes long.
2-minute scene?
A good actor can sell it 10 seconds. Sold.
All right.
If the person believes and buys into what you're saying. I think I nailed it there. I'm going to be honest.
I just feel like we need more scene. I think
you were too scattered. I think you weren't sure what you wanted to say. Sometimes less is more. That's what I think.
Okay. So it's more about facial?
It's everything. Acting is body, face, words. Sometimes it's saying nothing, but just how you look when you say the one thing that you say.
All right. So then.
You watch enough movies.
I know, but
I don't know any acting. I just know from watching movies.
Okay. Well, I need to try harder then with my face.
Okay. So
especially if it's 30 seconds. I don't even have my own emotions in 30 seconds.
Well, that's what acting is.
Well, who said I wanted to be an actor?
You did.
No,
when we were watching movies that day.
Yeah, I
said, I think I could act. You said I could act too. Probably better than you.
Yeah, but
here we are. Okay.
Okay.
So let's do second scene. This will be the rom-com scene. So this one is like, it gets a little romance, so it gets a little serious drama, but also a little comedy.
Does this involve kissing?
No.
Oh, man.
So what you're going to do is
practice a bunch of kissing.
The one person who has the least amount of lines says, I just wish somebody would come one day and just, you know, be my Prince Charming, or come one day and sweep me off my feet. And then the other person is going to give a dialogue about how they're in love with them, because that person doesn't know that person's in love with them.
I don't get that.
So like, say I'm like, oh, I just wish somebody would come one day and just sweep me off my feet. and then you're excited about that because
Am
I
I
said
your
that.
friend?
You know, you've been a friend forever,
Okay.
and
So
now
I'm not
you're
your
going to
wife.
confess your love to me after I say that in a serious, dramatic fashion.
Oh God.
And then when you're done delivering your line, I'm going to say something like to turn you down.
Okay.
Something like funny. That's where the romantic and comedy come in.
All right.
And okay, so you want to be the long dialogue first, or do you want to be the person who turns down first?
I don't know. I could be your best friend first.
So you want to be the one who gives the, or do you want to be the one who responds to the long dialogue? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to be the one that turns me down first?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll turn you down.
All right. Scene 2. Take 1.
Been meaning to tell you something. I wish that somebody would come sweep me off my feet.
This is amazing. For as long as I can remember, I've felt I love you. I love you. I haven't been able to say it for so long, but there it is. I love you, and I don't know what else to do anymore. I think about it every day, every night, and I had to get it out there. I know we've just been friends, but I do. I love you.
Okay, so I do have to tell you a few things. No, we've been best friends, but I've been holding something from you. I actually have been dating your cousin.
What?
I just wish someone would come and sweep me off of my feet for once.
I haven't told you this in a long time, but you know, we do a lot of things together. We hang out a lot, and I know you have the same feelings for me that I have for you. So I've been waiting to tell you for my whole life, since we were toddlers, that I'm in love with you.
You haven't known this? I'm gay. I haven't practiced at all. Do you think I've been practicing in the room by myself?
Probably.
Like my lines?
You're just better. It has to be real for me to be able to do it.
It is real for me up here. That's how I
can't switch
that's
my
how
mind.
I get into scene.
It's hard for me to switch my mind into that.
We had to leave we did so many takes that Jen kept laughing. We just left it in there. We're going to pretend that the person who's the pursuer in the movie was so embarrassed and didn't know how to express themselves that they started laughing. So it's a rom-com. But that's 2 scenes down.
Yeah, vote for me. Because
I think so far.
Yeah. Randy's definitely got this.
The next scene we're going to do.
So I'm wondering if this whole life is
Well, you can come back.
Because you could act good.
You can come back now. There's still 2 more. You can tie it up.
All right.
So the next scene we're going to do is the comet coming to Earth scene. So this is all facial expression. This is all acting with facial head movement, facial expression. You're standing in your kitchen washing your dishes, and everyone in the world has known that this comet is going to be coming to Earth. They don't know when it's going to hit. You're washing your dishes, you look up, you see the comet, and it's coming to Earth, and you realize now is the time. Like, it's done. This is the end. You get it?
A comet.
A comet.
Like,
a meteor.
That's just all in face, and
I know.
this ain't do.
Well, let's see.
Okay.
So, and if you want to deliver a line after, you can, or you could just do just the face. Like, if you want to be like, like you could say, babe, it's time, or it's here, or I love you, whatever you want to say.
Okay.
You could say that line.
Let's try it.
But it's mostly face. You got to sell the face. The face. People that are watching need to feel as fearful and worried about it as you do. Got it?
Got it.
All right, let's go. Scene 3. Take. Babe, can you at least wash your dish off so I don't have to scrape all this stuff off every single time I do? Babe, it's time. And action. It looks fine. But I don't know like who washes dishes and then washes their arms with the dish soap. First you were going like this.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to.
Who washes dishes like this?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably why they're all look like.
I was looking at a camera, not out a window at a comment. So I was trying to figure out in my head.
You got to pick and envision the comment.
Yeah, well, that was I don't know what kind of comment that was in mine.
All right, well, we'll see. We don't vote, so everyone else votes, and they'll probably vote for you anyways. So, last scene we'll do, final scene. This is the big one. I had it as something else, but I changed it because I kind of liked this scene that I saw people do before. The death scene.
Okay.
However you want to die. I'm gonna get shot. I like the getting shot death scene.
Okay.
So you get shot, and then you die. So that's everything. That's body language, facial expression, breathing, everything. I
guess I'm scared of drowning, so why don't you drown me?
Can you want me to drown you like in a scene? What are you gonna do? Just flail your arms around? We can't see your face.
That's the easiest one.
You could do poison. Like you got poisoned and you're dying. Yeah. If you don't want to do shot.
No, but I could pretend I'm under bubbles or underwater.
I would love to watch that, to be honest with you. So if that's the death scene you want to do, we'll do you underwater while you're sitting in a room.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You want to go first? Or do you want to go first?
We could get mine over with, I guess.
All right. Okay, ready? Scene 4. Action.
No! Stop! Please stop! Action.
No. That was good.
Don't ask me. I more practice. More of these role-playing things, just with me and you.
When you made the gunshot sound was my favorite part. I told you I would add a gunshot sound, and then you go, no.
I don't know what I was doing.
Unnecessary.
I felt like in a different world for a second.
We could do another acting challenge. We could do could do one acting challenge, and we'll get in depth with lines if you want, like a 2-3 minute acting challenge with actual lines we have to memorize, and then do that whole scene.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just wanted to do like multiple different styles of acting, so we can get each of it in there. And I don't want to have to learn a whole ton of lines and improv everything. So
I want to dare Rachel and Dan.
I dare anybody
to send us a clip of doing the same thing.
Yeah, pick one of those scenes.
Because that's hard.
Wants to pick one of those scenes and send it to me.
No practicing.
Yeah, no practicing. It's got to be one take. Well, it's got to be just on the spot because we did a couple takes because we were laughing, but it's got to be on the spot. You can't like memorize lines and make it all official. So, but yeah, so that was the podcast for this week, which was quite insane. We might do one next week. We don't know yet because it's UFC 303 and Conor McGregor was supposed to be fighting, but now he's not. But we have people coming over, so maybe we'll do a podcast with like everyone could be in it. We'll just do it and we could have them be in it if they want. I don't know. Or we might not do one at all because it'll be busy all day. So
right.
I haven't decided yet.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah. But that's it for this week's JBP. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you vote to tell us who won the acting challenge. And if you guys have your own acting like skills, send a video and on the next podcast I'll play your video so we can see how you guys did and we can vote too. Okay? But that's it. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our Sunday doing nothing.
Yay!
Right. Bye guys.
Bye. What if we say this came from your printer at your house?
Our printer's out of ink.
Not when it printed this.
This is too much. This is too much. The scene was after. And action.
Haven't seen you for a while.
That's not the line. Why do you say this? All you have to do is say, I wish someone would come sweep me off my feet.
Your cousin.
What?
All right, and action.
I can't. Okay.
Alright.
I've actually wrote diaries about you. I've been in love with you for so long. Your eyebrows just turn me on.
Really? Why don't you just go with eyes? What is wrong with you?
I've been waiting for you to say that forever. I know we've been best friends, but I've been thinking about you every day. When I go to bed, when I go to the bathroom.
Serious, dude? Do you need lines to say?
Yes.
I haven't known this. I'm gay. Scene.
My whole life, since we were toddlers, that I'm in love with you.
I'll be washing dishes. Not your hands, the dishes. Down here. Alright. Ready? Hold on.
This will be an exchange.
You're gonna die in the water. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Alright. And action. I heard you whisper.
I'm gonna get it over with.
And action. Action.